Hello, my nails! HammerPlays here to hammer some information to your head. We are here with some Battlefield 4 gameplay on a server that only allows you to use default weapons. Yeah, that's pretty weird. I thought it was pretty weird as well. Apparently it improves netcode or something like that. I read up on it. It's actually kind of a popular server thing, other than only pistol servers. Anyways, today I'm actually recorded Battlefield because I wanted to, do a Battlefield commentary. And today we're actually going to be talking a lot about Battlefield. And now, I've talked a lot about Battlefield in the past, and I still do. But today we're actually a few days ago, I think, we were given some pretty good news about Battlefield as a whole. Now, what all we know about it is that there's going to be a Battlefield police game. Now, if you watch Level Cap Gaming or Charlie, he's already kind of talked about this, but today I'm going to kind of give my opinion on it. But hold on, let me just kind of finish talking about it. Anyways, it's basically the premise of it is that it will be two guys or two developers. I don't know if it was developers or development teams or something like that. It might have been development teams, but I mean, they were asked to come work on a police battlefield. Excuse me. Nicknamed Havana. So, oh, what the hell is going on with the gameplay? Oh, never mind. But a few glitches happened in this gameplay, by the way, just heads up. But, anyways, Havana is the little name they have for it, and this has kind of brought up a huge, bunch of questions. Like, Charlie from Level Cap Gaming said it was going to be like Counter-Strike, and, that is a pretty good prediction. But, I have my little own kind of take, and this gameplay is fucking up again. What is going on? I will beat your ass. I will give you 7 across the ass. Battlefield. Okay. Anyways, that's actually a pretty good idea. But, he also stated that then this Battlefield will be mostly based on infantry combat, and Bad Company 2 was very infantry combat, and a lot of people like that game. In fact, I love that game. That's probably one of my favorite first-person shooters of all time, other than Half-Life series or, stuff like that. But overall, with multiplayer, that was one of my favorite multiplayer shooters that I've ever played. Now, this means that this little police battlefield game idea that they have going is going to be kind of more centered around infantry-based combat. What does that mean? Well, the way I'm kind of thinking about it is that there will be like what Charlie said. He said that there will be very few vehicles, and I think about that too. But I'm starting to think that they're going to throw in the whole, you can use civilian vehicles thing. Like, you can get someone to pull over or something like that. For vehicle-wise, that's what I think. And, maybe an APC or something like that from, GTA, they had that going. But, I mean, have a little APC or something like that. Something like a tank to make you go, oh, shit. It's an APC. So, now I'm going to start talking about the whole kind of thing about the scale of it and how they can approach this. I think that the way that they could approach this is, I'm starting to think this could turn out like Titanfall, where it's kind of like the game is not really all that, centered around just playing out multiplayer. It kind of has a slight story to it. I think that's how it's going to go out. It's going to be kind of more dynamic on how it kind of plays out. It's going to be more cinematic. I think that, there will be many missions where, there's a riot breaking out in the street and, this huge battle ensues or something like that. Or, you're SWAT's in a SWAT car and it, gets blown up on the side of the road and you have to, climb out or something like that. Kind of like Payday, if you know what I'm talking about. At the beginning of every mission in Payday, you get out, or whatever, you're put into your location after something happens, like Bane drops you off at the jewelry store or whatever, you know what I mean. Anyways, I think that's how it's gonna play out usually. Also, he also stated that this could be because Call of Duty added a third developer to the development cycle. Now, this whole thing I haven't touched on, so I'm going to go over this real quick. Basically, the guys who helped make Modern Warfare 3, or who made Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3's campaign, again, let me state this. Sledgehammer Games, who is the guys who are going to make the next Call of Duty, Sledgehammer Games helped with the campaign. They did not help with the multiplayer. So if you hated the multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3, well, don't feel scared, okay? Because Modern Warfare 3's campaign was superb. So I'm not scared. Seems like no one else is too scared. It just seems that people are kind of sad that, they're not going to be able to play zombies, or if this isn't a Modern Warfare title, then no one's going to be able to find out what happens in the story, or if this isn't a Black Ops title, then no one's going to figure out what happened after, whatever happened to Frank Woods or whatever, no one's going to be able to find out what happened about that. That's what kind of people were sad about. But people are saying that EA and DICE are trying to get more development teams and stuff like that so they can start pushing out Battlefields more often. And not only push out Battlefield more often, push out unique Battlefield games more often. And I think that's actually a pretty good idea on how this is all going to work out. That they're trying to compete, of course. Because, probably after, a lot of people have heard about, all three developers in a development cycle, I'm pretty sure a lot of people were like, oh, now I want to play Call of Duty now. I want to see how it is, I want to stop ignoring it now. Let's see how they do, They want to do that, whether it's, good or bad or whatever it's going to happen. I would like to see, like, a trailer or something, but we're probably not going to get that till May. So, whatever. Anyways, I don't feel that EA and DICE are going to make bad decisions, really. But we do gotta take caution. We do gotta take precautions in what we're gonna see. We do gotta kind of tread lightly. We can't be like, yeah, I totally want this. Yeah, we can't be like that. We gotta be thinking ahead. What could go wrong? What could go right? A lot of us didn't think what could go wrong with, Battlefield 4, and look where it is now. So, we gotta kind of take precautions, gotta, kind of tread lightly, but this seems like a pretty good idea. And I hope that they kind of can switch out the police Battlefield with something like 2143. Now, I know I talk about this all the time, but switch it out with 2143, or switch it out with something else. Here's a weird glitch that happened. Pay attention to the gameplay. But, you could swap that out with 2143 or something like that. Then that'd be pretty cool. Also, another thing I thought is that they should really start thinking about making, taking, other, side things like Vietnam and stuff like that and making those games. I think so. But, I don't know. Maybe they will do that. I'm not completely, entirely sure. Ooh, I'm tired. Anyways, guys, I think that's all I wanted to say. Hope you guys are having a great President's Day. But I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.